Now, a look at some of the long missing children here in the Bay Area. Sierra Lamar, the missing Morgan Hill cheerleader, was last seen back in March of 2012. She left for school that morning but never made it to the bus stop. A man is accused of her murder, but Sierra's body has not been found. 6-year-old Hassani Campbell was last seen in Oakland back in 2009. Hassani's foster parents were both arrested on suspicion of murder, but were later released because police did not have enough evidence. Eileen Micheloff vanished back in 1989. She was 13 at the time and was last seen leaving her school in Dublin. Eileen was heading home to change for ice skating practice, but she never made it. Police still have no suspect description. Michaela Garrett disappeared on her way home from a Hayward grocery store. That was back in 1988. The 9-year-old's kidnapper is believed to be one of the notorious speed freak killers. Remains were found in an abandoned well in Linden, California, but investigators later confirmed that they were not Michaela's. Kevin Collins gained national attention as one of the first missing children to appear on milk cartons. He was last seen at a San Francisco bus stop back in 1984. Police found new information leading to a suspect named Dan Therian, who died in 2008. They searched the suspect's former home and found dog bones. No sign of Kevin.
New span at the Bay Bridge here, facing a series of problems which could delay the scheduled Labor Day opening. Engineers are in the process right now of repairing bolts that were manufactured back in 2008, and now they're trying to figure out if they need to replace another batch of bolts, nearly 200 of them that were manufactured in 2010. So today we got our first look at a series of tests that labs in the Bay Area are performing to gather data for analysts to use. The first test was for surface hardness. You see that right here. Next, they tested the tension of the bolts. They would take a piece of bolt and a machine would pull it from the top and the bottom until it snaps in half. Keep your eye right here. You're going to see it eventually snap in half. There it goes. And then the third and final test would measure how much pressure it takes for the bolt to actually snap. They would take pieces of the bolt, insert them into a machine, and a swinging lever with a hammer-like end would then break the bolts in half. There you see that big machine. Analysts are expected to release the results of these tests by the end of the month. We'll take a short break. Be right back.